I'm back. So yesterday I talked about the gap between knowing and doing, and how most people already know what they should be doing, but they're not actually doing it. And the thing is that that's not a new problem. People have always struggled with that. But what is new is how big that gap is becoming. Because we're not just dealing with motivation anymore, we're dealing with overload. Right now, we are being hit with more information, more opinions, more advice, and it doesn't stop. It's constant. It's in your pocket. It's in your feed. It's in your ear. You wake up, and before you even have your own thought, you're already consuming someone else's. And the crazy part is, most of it sounds right. You listen to a podcast, it makes sense. You watch a video, it makes sense. You read something, it makes sense. Everything feels like it could be the answer. So instead of moving forward, you start collecting. You collect ideas, you collect frameworks, you collect perspectives. And it feels like progress, but it's not. Because at some point, more information stops helping and it starts creating friction, mental friction. I'll think about this for a second. When my parents were growing up, there was no internet, barely even television at first. Information came from a few places: your family, your community, your school, maybe a book. That was it. You didn't have 1,000 voices telling you what to do, you had a handful. And because of that, there was less confusion. Not necessarily more knowledge, but more clarity. Now compare that to today. Today, everybody has a voice, everybody has a platform, everybody has an opinion, everybody has advice, everybody has a method, a system, a routine, a philosophy, and they're all competing for your attention. So instead of having one or two paths, you've got 100, and every single one sounds right in the moment. So what do? You hesitate, you second guess, you analyze, you wait, and that's how the gap grows. Not because you don't know it, but because you know too much. And now we're stepping into something even bigger: AI. And I'm not talking about it like it's coming someday. I'm talking about right now. I'm using tools right now that I literally could not use not that long ago. This level of creation, this level of speed, this level of access, it didn't exist for me a year ago. And it's not slowing down, it's accelerating. Every night and every week, something new comes out. New tools, new capabilities, new ways to create, new ways to produce. So what's coming isn't just more content, it's an explosion of output. Right now, everybody posts. That's normal. But very soon, everybody is going to be making podcasts, movies, documentaries, full production. Things that used to require teams and are going to be done by individuals at scale. And yeah, what I've been able to build using AI, it's wild. But that's not the point, because soon that won't be special. Soon that will be normal. And when that happens, the amount of information out there is going to multiply again exponentially. So if the amount of information keeps growing, and the number of voices keeps growing, and the tools keep getting easier, then the gap between knowing and doing, it doesn't shrink, it expands. And that's the real problem. Not that we don't know what to do, but that we are surrounded by so many things telling us what to do that we don't actually move. So the question isn't, how do we get more information? The question is, how do we actually act on it?